Hello everyone, I'm Puranam Pradeep Picasso Sharma and welcome to PCube Analytics. I have around 10 years of experience as a full stack developer, and also for the past 3 years I have been developing a lot of algorithms for trading, and I do trading bots for cryptocurrency assets and VishvaAlgo, which is built on using machine learning and neural networks models, and it does trading on various platforms including futures and spot, and also it can be used for various exchanges. The VishvaAlgo 4.0, VishvaAlgo 3.8, as of today, April 27th, is built on Binance futures, and there is another two versions of this VishvaAlgo, which is built on spot trading and also built for other exchanges. Those two are built on FlexTrade platform. FlexTrade is an open source platform which uses Python as a base programming language to build different type of strategies. And I have used FlexTrade to develop the same machine learning models to work on various exchanges apart from Binance futures. So today I'm going to explain about the features of VishvaAlgo and also how to install the packages so that you can comfortably run your own models and also train your own models and also hyper optimize the assets and then trade live using those assets in real market. So let's get started. Let me share my screen. Before we start, I do like to show you the Patreon page of mine where you can find these products. And as per your requirement, you can just check out which one suits you best and you can purchase that. Once you purchase, you will be able to see something like this if you open any of the products. And also you can check out the details regarding the same, like how the bot performed previously. These are the live results, like around 309 trades have been done, and I have run it on only very small amount because I was testing how the bot was performing and all. So I used $10 per 10 USDT per trade, and it did give a good result. So in long, it gave a little bit of loss, but in short, it gave good results. And you can check out other photos as well, screenshots that I have shared in the product description link. So a lot of profits and small losses have been touched. I'll also show you live right now how the bot is performing in this video. So these are the screenshots for the same. And if at all, once you purchase, as a purchase, so you'll find something like this, and you can click on view files, and you can download the latest one. These are the latest one, requirements.txt and this. So because I have already downloaded, I'm not going to do it again here. I'll just show you in my download folder. So once you download the zip file, you will see something like this on your system. So you can just extract, and once you extract the folder, you can just open the folder, and you'll find different type of files up here. And we'll go step by step. Before doing that, just open up the readme. Here I have already opened, so let me just go to the top. So you have one readme file, and also open up a command prompt, bash prompt. And whenever you open, make sure you are directing yourself to the address where your files are present. So I'm going to cd. Make sure you are in the right folder in your prompt, command prompt. So I'm in the right folder right now. Yes, okay. So once you are in the right folder, just walk through step by step. Okay, you need Anaconda installation for Linux users, for Windows users, for Mac OS users. I have given separate links. You can just follow them and install accordingly. Once you have installed and you want to confirm whether it is installed or not, just run this in your command prompt. Because I'm using because I'm using Linux, I have to enter sudo as well, and also allow root because I'm in the root. If this runs successfully, that means that Jupyter got installed. So whenever you install Anaconda, by default, Jupyter Notebook also gets installed. So if you are able to see a link like this, that means successfully installed Jupyter Notebook onto your system. So let's just exit now. This is just to confirm whether it is installed or not. Now, next step we have to do is to navigate to the directory containing project files, which we have already done. So we'll go to step 2, creating a new Anaconda environment. And yes, guys, like English is not my native language, so sorry for any mispronunciation of any of the words. So excuse me for that, and let's get back to business. So Conda create VishvaAlgo. So just copy the code line that I have mentioned there, paste it here, create a new environment. It can take some time. If in between it asks for any prompts like yes or no, Y and N, press Y and press enter. So once the installation is done, you will be able to see something like this. Conda activate VishvaAlgo. So let's go to the next step. So we have to type this in the command prompt. And also remember, from the next time onwards, you have to install a new environment only for the first time. Conda create environment. From the next time onwards, whenever you want to reopen the system or you want to reopen the notebook and want to run any program, you can just type this Conda activate and the name of the environment, which is VishvaAlgo env. So here it got changed. Now the next step is install the required Python packages. So we have requirements.txt. So we have two ways of doing it. One is which I have given. If this doesn't work, then we'll go with the other alternative, which is given here in the step number 5. So because I'm using Linux, I have to add sudo. Okay, we don't have to add sudo when we are in using any different environment other than the base. See here, there is some error and all dependencies did not got installed properly. So we'll go with the step number 5. So in case of requirements.txt giving problems, you can install packages directly without version mentioned as below. Okay, let's do this. Copy. So after installing this dependencies, you can also go with the next step. Copy this. Two of them are repeated, doesn't matter. You can just install those as well. So after installing the other packages, we'll go with the next step. The final one is Talib. Talib is basically a technical analysis library. So for Windows users and Mac OS users, the installation steps are different. So what I have done is here I have given for Linux users how to install, but for others, you can just go through this link and go through the steps mentioned up there, and you can install accordingly. Okay, just read this and try a few of them. If nothing works, then go to the link and try. So let me just show for regular Linux users how to install. This is going to take some time. So once we are on make, it is going to take a little time. Also, make sure once the installation is done, you come back to the main directory folder. As of now, we have entered into Talib folder. If any error comes up, you can do sudo. Try with sudo make install or something like that. So once the Talib is installed, that means all our packages got installed. Now we have to check whether it is working properly or not. So we'll open up our Conda, our Jupyter notebook. Here, remember to use this extra line. Don't just type Jupyter notebook, but also add this extra line. This is because we are dealing with heavy data. So have in the directory, have given for BTC 15 minutes, 30 minutes data, ETH 15 minutes, 30 minutes futures data, and also for Matic, Sol and XRP. So each of them contain more than 50,000 plus rows. So when we are dealing with heavy data, we need to provide extra line so that notebook can take it. Otherwise, it won't be able to process properly. So I have a link here. I'll just copy link, and we'll open it. And remember, I told you, I also forgot. So we are in Talib folder here. We have to go back. So just exit here. I'm in Talib folder. I have to go a step back. So for that, cd space double dot. Now I'm in the right directory folder. Now I can run this particular line. I'll give links to Patreon um, page of mine so that you can go through this post and shop products and buy accordingly. Now I have a link and copy pasting that on browser. So we are in the right directory. So that's the reason you are able to see all the files in the directory. So for testing whether the packages got installed or not, let's open up one of the notebooks and run a line of code which has importing of those packages. So the first line is of importing these packages. If there is any error, it will show up here. And also if at all anything is missing, we can also install from notebook as well. So this line is running. Once it changes to a particular number, that means the execution is done for this particular cell, and we'll see if any error comes up or not. So these are warnings. We can ignore the warnings, not an issue. So it successfully executed this particular cell. That means all the dependencies packages got installed. Now we'll also check for 2.1. So before going to 2.1, let me just give you a small brief. 1.1 to 1.5 contains different neural network models so that you can train your own model, save it, and then run it on the live trading mode, live trading. Okay. In the live trading also 2.1 contains the data to download, so that what exactly we do is we have around 133 around assets to check whether this model will work well or not. So once we download the data from TradingView, then we will use 2.2 to hyper optimize these assets. So advantage of our VishvaAlgo is that the model will run on each and every asset and see what is the best setting for them, and it will only shortlist those which give us good results, very positive results. So shortlisted ones get saved in the custom assets.txt, like here. I'll just show you for an example so that you'll get an idea. So training your own model will give you help you with shortlisting the best assets suitable for that model. So here the model name is which I have trained is best model TCN. So model name is TCN, and the assets shortlisted is Soul, and how it performed. So the back testing was done from period of this date to this date for 78 days, and the win rate is 73%, and the return it gave in the 78 days is 352%, so which is really good. And also it individually created a take profit, stop loss, and also ROI, trailing stop loss, and margin, what is the best margin for this particular asset, all automatically. So when the bot runs live, so for every individual asset it will change leverage, it will change take profit, stop loss, ROI all by itself. So this is the advantage that we get on VishvaAlgo. So for CELR, the returns are 2934 for 78 days period, and this is the best settings for that. So now we have a shortlisted one. So in 2.3, we run on live trading or paper trading, depending on your API that you provide. So here, once you provide API key, in 2.3, it will start running. And finally, whenever you want to know, after running for few hours or few days, you want to know how you're positioning, or like how well your bot has done. So you can check out by running 2.4, which is like this is the file which it creates, showing all individual assets performance, how many trades each asset has taken, and what is the profit and loss, how many shorts and long, and final overall total, overall trades and overall profit and loss, overall long and short. It shows everything. So for this, you need to run 2.4. Okay. Coming back, let's open up 2.1 and check whether the packages got installed properly or not. So we'll run this, and also make sure whenever you're giving a modal path, here have given an example modal path. Do not use this at any cost. Train your own model, save your own model. It's pretty easy. Just run the cells and you'll be able to save your own model. For example, here. So once you run and you are satisfied with this particular model after getting a result, you can save it and use that model here. So give proper file path and run it. And also here have given dummy API keys. You have to change with your own one and check whether if any packages did not get installed or not properly. Let's check out. Yeah, these are warnings we can ignore, as I told you previously. And also we'll run this second cell also, because here also few imports are there. If everything got installed properly, we shouldn't be seeing any errors. You can ignore the warnings. So this one also got properly installed. So all packages got installed properly. Now all you need to do is just run all the cells step by step and run your model, run your trading bot live. Also, let me show you a few features of this trading bot. So as I told you, I will show you live trading going on. Here, few live trades are going on right now for the bot, and also it has automatically open take profit stop loss for each of the asset. For example, if I close off all of this, automatically it will recreate. For an example, I'm showing. You don't have to do this. So I have closed this, right? So when the bot keeps running, after one iteration, after a loop, when the new loop starts, it will automatically create new stop loss and take profit based on the existing open positions. These are the three open positions: FET, ONDO, and WUSDT. See, it got created. It automatically created. Also, position history. Let's see. This is like also I'm running only on 10 USDT per trade. Very small amounts I'm running each trade on. So you'll see small amounts of profit, but green means profit, red means loss. Here, if at all you see, there are a lot of greens. I'll just scroll down. There are red also. I'll just show you everything. So many trades have been taken. There are a few reds. Two reds have come. Another one. So I'm testing as of now. So you are seeing all this. So in the live trades also, it is performing really good. So thank you guys. I'll make another video explaining the benefits of VishvaAlgo. Thank you.